Hello, darlings, my most precious souls and spirit and people and humans and aliens and animals and everybody else. So, I had a conversation today with someone that kind of woke me up to a situation, and I've had a lot of people ask me this question. So I'm going to wait for a few more people to tune in because I want to get this message out to you guys so you could understand. Metaphorically, every one of us has like a spell put on us. Like, I guess it's not like a here's the thing, I'm going to explain this in detail so you don't sit there and think, like, oh my God, that's it, I have a curse on me and life sucks and I'll never be able to fix it. And that's why we're doing this live, to make you understand something. So I'm going to have everybody do a little work with me here, a little something. I want everybody to take their right palm out. Everyone here, take your right palm out. I've done this before, but if you've done it before, just do it again with me. Do this again with me. Take out your right palm and look at it. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to put this down so I could demonstrate what I'm about to do. Can you guys hear me? Good? Everything's good? We're all good? Okay. Tarita, it's because of the energy right now. Jupiter and all this stuff. So, take out your right palm. Okay? Now, on your right palm, I want you all to look at the middle of your palm. Right there in the middle. Okay? So it would be in between your index and your middle finger. Okay? So right here in between these two lines, do you see a clear X right here? Okay? So I can see on my palm a clear X. A clear X. Okay? So I'll draw mine for you. Mine is right here. I'll draw mine. Mine is right there. That's where mine is, right there. That's where yours should be. Does everybody have a, well, if you don't, but still I'm going to explain to you about spells and feeling like you have one put on you and how to I'm going to explain this to you. This is not a technical spell. Somebody did cauldrons and spells. It's a metaphorical. It's a mind thing, okay? So now, do you have an X on the middle of your palm? And I'm going to see a lot of yeses here. A lot of people are going to, okay, you have 3. I have a few of them. I have like 17 of them. So, but the main one I want you to focus on is the middle, okay? Okay. So pretty much everybody says yes, okay? All right, great, awesome, perfect. That means you're extremely psychic and very intuitive and you have powers. You have gifts. You could be a healer. I'm going to explain something to you, okay? You could be a healer, okay? Here is your astral projection lines. Okay, so let's work on the psychic X first, okay? This is psychic, this is intuitive, a person who has gifts. Now I want you to do one more thing for me, okay? Now right next to it, I'll draw it on my hand so you guys can see. Right next to it, there is it will look like this. Right next to it, look real closely. It's like a triangle right next to it. Do you see that? And is the triangle opened or closed? So it would go up 2 lines, right? Like a triangle. So it could either be like this, your triangle, next to it, next to the X, okay? It could be like that. Or it could be closed. If it's closed like this, okay? You can't quite see it. It's going to be hard, but try to focus, guys. Try to focus. Let's leave the comments to yes and no so I could see what everybody's having. If it's closed like this, that means in your past life you were very powerful, either magician or you had psychic abilities, or yours is open. That's good. So yours is open. You're open. And if yours is closed, if it's not open, okay, if it's not open, then if it's closed like this, somebody in your past life you had very, very strong powers and someone tried to block them from you. So that's what your previous lifetime caused for you to have blocked, okay? The ones that are open, that's awesome. That means that you've never been blocked and you're able to use your psychic intuition and your gifts or your powers. You want to call them gifts, I call them, right? Okay, so yours like that. Okay, so that means if yours is like this, you're able to easily tap into your powers, easily. For all those of us, like me, who have this, is because in the past life we were very powerful and someone tried to block that. And so in this lifetime, we have to work hard towards taking that blockage off. Okay, very hard. Like I've had to work very hard to get to here, to where I am. 38 years old, and I'm learning now to tap into my true potential, which is even being able to channel different dimensions and aliens and all that stuff, right? Okay, I am saving this live. I always do. Okay, so when that happens, when yours is closed like this, you have to work very hard. And I'm gonna tell you how to break this triangle, how to cut through it, how to get through it. Okay, for those of you who are open like this, you have yes, I have a lot of X's. Those of you I know, I have a lot of X's, but those of you who are open, it will be much easier for you to tap into your gifts and your powers in this lifetime, okay? Which means you're supposed to be using them, okay? A lot. Those of you who are closed, you're still supposed to be using them, but something somewhere along the lines in a past life stopped you from doing that. Because either you were too powerful, or you might be closing your own abilities because you're afraid of them. Now, if someone puts a spell on you and the spell would be this, not that everything in your life will go wrong and you will have a shitty life. That's not what the spell is. It is simply to scare you into tapping into your abilities. So again, I said the spell is not, I hope everything goes bad for you and your life sucks. And that's not what the spell is. The spell is to keep you closed. So you're afraid to go into your gifts. So you're afraid, like you might have some fears. You might have had a traumatic experience that keeps you away from these gifts. Like maybe you've seen something or felt something or heard something that scared you to get away from those gifts. So the only way to break this spell is how? To go right toward your gifts and not go away from them. If you go right to your gifts and you don't steer away from them, you can break this so-called spell, this so-called curse. Okay? For those of you that are open, you're very gifted, very powerful. You can use your powers, you can use your gifts, okay? And I'm going to show you something else. Look at the bottom right here. If you have these lines on the bottom of your right palm right here, right here, if you have a bunch of lines like that, you are a powerful healer. And depending on how many you have, you're a very strong healer. Okay, so you can heal people, you can heal yourself very easily. I have a lot of them coming down all the way down like that. If you have those lines there, I'll tell you how to reopen now. I'm already speaking on it, but if you have these lines here, you're a powerful healer. Okay, and whatever situation you've been through is for a reason, because you were supposed to be healing yourself and others. Okay, hey babe, Desiree actually, unicorn right there, she actually inspired this live, everybody, and so I'm grateful to her because she opened up my heart to talk about this. Okay, so for a long time I was afraid of things. Like when I was younger, I would see things and hear things and I'd be afraid of it, and a lot of times I'll see things and things that are not there. If you have lines here by your thumb, okay, if you got a lot of lines here by your thumb, you are very good at astral projecting. I do that a lot. I astral project every night. I wake up feeling thirsty and hungry, like I went to travel for years and came back, because you remember you're traveling through time and space, and there is no time and space. It's linear, and when I go through them, I'm traveling into multidimensional places, which is why I always protect myself before I go to sleep and just say a little prayer, like protect my spirit while I go. You know what I mean? So when you hear that prayer, yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of the death, I shall fear no evil, all that stuff, and it's like, God, save my soul, or I don't know how that prayer exactly goes, but if you have these lines, you're a powerful astral projector. If you have these lines, you're a powerful healer. If you have the X here, you're a psychic. And if you have this closed here, it means you're going to work a little bit harder to open that gift up, okay? And if it's open already, you're able to tap into your gifts easier than others. But the way that you're going to tap into them is to not be afraid of them. I was told that I astral projected, and that's why I'm so tired in the morning. Gina, every day I wake up, in the middle of the night, I wake up and I eat. And this is why, like, I've been trying to figure out why I'm doing this and why am I eating, and I'm so thirsty when I wake up. I'm waking up in the middle of the night. I don't know if anybody ever does this. Wakes up. First of all, our spirit guides will wake us up exactly when we need to in a dream, right? So if the dream is getting too intense, or we're in places that we shouldn't be, and I'm scribbling as I speak about this. If the dream is too intense and we're going places we shouldn't be. Our spirit guides will make us have to do things like pee or get up to, like, I don't know, maybe a light will bother us or something like that. They'll wake us up from the dream. But a lot of nights I wake up very exhausted, very exhausted. And when I wake up, it takes me like 20 to 45 minutes to be completely like focused again. Like I'm still in the dream. When I wake up, I'm still reoccurring, and the dream is still reoccurring in my brain. Like I'm almost like, okay, so I did this, I did that, I was there. I'm traveling to the past, to the future, to places that I'm unaware of sometimes. And what about traveling to soulmates or divine counterparts? Then they reach out in the physical. I mean, that happens a lot to everybody, but we're not going to talk about that right now, because sometimes I with that, it's tricky, because you could see somebody in your dream and think, oh, that's my soulmate and I'm seeing them because of that. Or you could be, or 98% of the time is what I'm hearing. You're seeing that person because you haven't finished learning a lesson from them. So you have made a contract with people. You've signed contracts with people to come here and learn lessons with them. And if you don't do that, you will be shown that person in multiple ways. You will be shown them in your dreams through other people. Like you will date someone who will be just like that person. And you'll wonder, like, why are they so much alike? Oh my God, he reminds me so much of this one. That's it. We must be soulmates. No, you're karma soulmates, meaning you haven't learned a lesson from this person, okay? Very karmic. This is why I hate being bothered when I wake up. I'm literally not here. The same thing with me. When I wake up, everybody in my family knows me. Everybody. My mom will see me. She knows I'll wake up. She'll be like, wait, let her have coffee. Let her just relax for a little bit and then talk to her. Because I swear to God, I'm traveling. I'm like, I'm not even just saying that. I know it for a fact. I don't need to prove myself to nobody, because I know that I'm traveling. Because when I wake up, I get all this information. Sometimes I'll see like these weird, like kind of like symbols like that. And then I'll see like numbers, like, and they'll be so clear. And then I'll wake up and I'll be like run through the whole dream again. And I'll have like real symbolism in my dream. A lot of symbolism. Like I'll eat like ricotta cheese I was eating last night, right? Like that's one of the things. I'll see like potato pie or something like that. And you know, you look up the meanings of these things and they will teach you like about yourself and what you have not which you've not cleared up, right? So at this time, I was saying Saturn, Jupiter's in retrograde, and you know, with these energies that are coming up, I was saying to everybody, a lot of us are actually clearing old cycles right now. So remember, here's the thing: we go through cycles, right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like I said, the way to break that spell, let me just make that clear. This is not an actual spell where people are telling you your life is going to be shitty. That's not what I'm telling you. The retrograde, the first 4 or 5 days before it comes, I'm like a mess. Like everything, I just want to punch people in the face. I hate everyone. And then it comes and I'm a little better. Like I still trip up on my words a little bit, but I'm still good. I'm good now. I feel better now. I'm getting better. I'm also clearing a lot of old energy and I'm trying to like release fully, and I'm almost there. Like I'm like this close. So the way you're going to release that is to go towards your gifts and not steer away from them. The more you steer away from them, the more those spells, that curse works on you. You know what I'm saying? So if you just go towards the thing that's supposed to scare you, you can break it, right? You know what I'm saying? You can break it. So if somebody put a curse on you to never fall in love, if you fall in love and just ignore that curse, then that's the curse that's not going to exist anymore. But what I'm saying by curses is, I'm just going to say this is all a mental thing. So if you're letting something mentally affect you, that curse or that spell is technically working on you, right? That's why it's all a mental thing. Literally, life is a mental... Why the fuck is this on? Life is a mental game, right? It is literally, we're all living through our consciousness, right? But then our subconsciousness too as well plays a very big part in it, and it teaches us about ourselves and what we have and have not let go of, okay? When the retrograde shadow, post-shadow, and pre-shadow and post-shadow are the toughest, I think, for people. And that already passed, so now we're actually in the fucking retrograde. Why is this thing not shutting off? Hold on. It's too fucking hot here. Bro, are you off or what? So understand that shit, Nana. So understand that you have to look at that. So that's the number of balance, right? I was gonna say, let me just explain to you guys. To go towards your gifts is the way you're gonna break them. So we have the number 1, the number of new beginnings, right? We're beginning a new cycle. We have the number 2, the number of balance, to create balance in our lives in the places that are imbalanced. We have the number 3, this is the number of learning, the master teacher 3. We have the number 4, that's the number of working on ourselves. We have the number 5, that's the number of change. Change is near, change is coming. When they come in threes, 111, 1111, that means that you are about to step into a new beginning, okay? So when 222 comes, when it comes like that, you're about to start seeing balance come into your life. When you see 333, it means to connect with the master teachers, right? The ascended masters, right? When you see the number 444, that means that some type of work or a new career or a new change is coming into your life. When you see the number 555, big, huge changes are coming. And, it doesn't mean it's coming tomorrow. It's coming. It's coming towards you, and they're preparing you for it. The number 6 has to do with family. So if you see the number 666, you could think it's a double. It's not. The number 6 represents family. Everything that has to do with karmic ties when it comes to the family. And so if you're seeing the number 6 and it's repeating in threes, it's telling you, if you just see the number 6 a lot, it's telling you that you need to work on something with your family. If you see it in 2s and then you see it in 3s, it means that some change is coming in that has to do with your family as well. The number 7 is higher power, getting connected to your higher power, connections to the divine. The number 8 is the infinite number, the symbol of infinite work, infinite pleasure, and getting closer and closer to a goal that you're reaching. The number 9 is the almost completed, you're about to be there. So if you see 999, 919, 911, all this stuff, like when you see 911, if you see that a lot, because I see that when I'm really changing a cycle up, that's, you're almost there, and then you're about to start a brand new cycle, okay? So you see the number 10, that's a completion. You've completed a cycle and now you're about to begin a new one. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, in this world, in this life, in this lifetime, your duty is to just break free from all the things that you've been taught and told, and just to break out of it. So we call it, a sin is not an actual sin. A sin is when a person lives in darkness, meaning fears and afraid to go towards their, this is why people that are not woke will call people like me witches and you're going to burn in hell and all this stuff, because they don't understand that actually they're just as powerful as me if they just tapped into it. But they're so afraid of it. And so they keep, they'll come at you like you're a witch, you're going to burn in hell and all this stuff. And this is why so many people got burned as witches at the stake and all that. Because people didn't understand, because their minds were closed. That's the sin. That's the actual sin. The serpent was never evil. The serpent is it's the kundalini, right? The wire of life that goes through the body and the spirit and the mind and connects you to the divine to gain knowledge. Okay, to gain knowledge. To gain knowledge. When they say Eve was in the place with Adam and the serpent came in and told her and told her to eat the apple, that's not what they meant. It's the serpent was giving her knowledge that she wasn't supposed to know, because whoever these good guys or bad guys, what I say, aliens, period, no fucking, I don't want to hear it. It's not a discussion. I know. I'm sure of it. Is that there was good guys and bad guys, right? And the good guys, they wanted us to know everything. They wanted us to be knowledgeable. They wanted humanity to ascend, to transition, to become more knowledgeable, more empowered. And then there was those other ones that try to keep that knowledge from us, like they still are doing today. Just remember that. The powers that be will tell you it's God, the angels, and blah, 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 blah. I get it. You're so bent up on this whole religious thing. I get it, but I just got to wake you up really quickly, is that humanity was originally brought down and created to be slaves, okay? There were the ancient Sumerians, the Anunnaki, Enki, and Enlil, who were brothers, who were the descendants of Ra, Isis, Osiris, the Eye of Horus and all them. And they came here to mine gold. If you look at astronauts wear gold on their thing, on their space hat. You know why? Because it's the only thing that can intercept, it can intercept the Earth and space. It can last in space, and it can actually be okay there. So they were running out of that, and they came here to mine gold. And when they built all these pyramids, those were just energetic portals. Just the way Nikola Tesla created free energy, these ancient beings had free energy. All the pyramids were powers. They were solar powered from the sun, okay? Just so you understand that aliens and humans have been connected since the beginning of time. When we had the great flood, the reason why the great flood happened is because they saw that the Son of Man were beautiful, and they came down and took them as wives. The Nephilim, which were the giants, came down and they created a race of humanity, and these people, the Book of Enoch, read it, okay? People think that book is fake. It's not. It's all the way real, and it explains to you exactly what happened. The giants came down, they bore children with the wives all died at childbirth, the children were born, they became big, they started to eat everybody and kill everybody. So God created the flood, right? So who was God? God didn't create the flood for the whole world, because guess what? There's still giants and Nephilim on this planet. They're just gentle giants, but they got rid of all the bad guys that were killing us and hurting us, okay? So you need to understand that in this world, we are told a specific thing. Why? For what reason? Nobody knows. Maybe there's a secret. There's secrets. There's, like I said, powers, humanity knowing things, and we being very powerful, able to connect with channeled beings. Go look at any Native American story, and they all talk about the same thing: the sky gods, the sky gods, the sky gods, the sky gods, the sky gods. So we're all steering away from that power and away from that knowledge because we were taught that and to be afraid of it, and so that makes us docile and stupid and not know nothing, and that's what they want, whoever they are. You know, like they said, there's the light and the darkness. The light and the darkness doesn't necessarily mean the darkness is bad, the light is good. It means that there's more than two different things at play here. We have people controlling us, aliens controlling us, the government is working with aliens, the Vatican's working with them. Don't get it twisted, you guys. Please don't get it twisted. We have been infiltrated by aliens since A1 day one, okay? They helped advance us as humanity, believe it or not, okay? Okay? They're the ones who helped bring us to the enlightened beings that we are today. When they came down and taught us how to make tools and all that. I mean, come on, we were digging with our hands and they were like, nah, motherfucker, here, use this. And that was considered evil. Teaching us how to advance ourselves and how to do this and how to do that, okay? I mean, there's always going to be bad guys who are going to come in and teach us how to do bad things, and that's fine, but there's always good guys too. You know, there's good guys, there's bad guys. What's good, what's bad? We don't even know what that is, right? We don't even know what's good and what's bad. So you got to understand, this is why I don't judge nobody. First of all, every single one of us, like have you ever seen some of the dances that we do as humans? Don't fucking tell me, bitch. Let me show you a fucking dance. Hold on. Let me just show you a fucking dance that proves to me that aliens came down here. And when I say these motherfuckers taught us some shit, like I'm not making fun of this at all. And I don't want you to think I'm making fun of it, but I want you to see how they're dancing just so you could understand what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? This, you gotta understand. Hold on. I just gotta show you because it's fucking, hold on. Actually, let me go to my room. Hold on a second. Yikes, it's hot in here. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Alright, hold on. I'll show you. This is what. Now watch. Like this don't look like some motherfucking peacock ritual ass shit. I'm not making fun of it. Again, please don't. One second. You gotta see this. It's like fucking crazy. Right here. Bong. I was gonna show you. I mean, come on. They definitely look. It looks like they're like fighting for power in the dance floor. This ain't no human shit. I don't give a fuck who you are and how stupid you think. Don't be stupid, okay? Let me show you. Okay, ready? Ready? Watch this. Look at this shit. Look, the woman is just walking around. Like, look at me and look at the guy. I am man. Look at me. I'm strong like bull. And she's literally walking. Look at her. You want to tell me that's human? Look at the guy's hands. Look at me. I am man. I am strong. I come here to your planet to have sex with woman. Bruh. Are you serious? That's an alien. Like, look at me, woman. And she's like, okay, sure. Whatever you say, alien being. You're a god? Okay. I'll fuck you. I'll have your alien babies. And they're still impregnating our asses. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this shit here. Yeah. They're walking. They're walking. Like, that's not some alien shit? Come on now. That looks like some alien shit right there. I mean, come on. Get to the guy part. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's the whole dance. They walk and move their hands. I'm just saying. I mean, like, look how the girls are standing. Look at their bodies, bro. All those girls are perfect. Those are not humans, first of all. Those are a mix of aliens. These bitches' bodies all perfect and shit. Where do women look like that? Where? What country is this? Exactly. Ritual. Look at this. Look at the guys. Look. That looks like some peacock shit right there. Like, they're just like the tail feathers shaking right now, and look at this shit. It's like the man is all powerful. This is what I'm saying. And this is why I don't trust nothing in the Bible when they say that men are this and women need to be docile and so obviously alien gods all came down here as men. Do you know there was a time when women ruled? There was the matriarchal system, okay? So yeah, online, you're an idiot. Yo, what the fuck is wrong? Wait, I'm about to die laughing. Hold on, which one? Right there. Yeah, I can't stand you. Why did you say he's holding the fart? Yeah, look. I'm not making fun of it, because obviously it's their culture, but come on now. Look at this shit. Look how the girls are moving. Like, and you know what? Here's the thing, and I'm going to say something, and please don't take this wrong. That makes me mad to watch that. I'm like, you should see the way that's why I don't fuck with rituals of marriages anymore. Yo, I just remember being a little girl, and Albanian girls, we used to stand there and we'd be like, you watch my wedding special, Flo Gets Married. I had to do it. Eyes down, doing all this shit, like respecting everybody and serving people and... What? Where the fuck did we get this shit from? Come on. Is that human shit? Do you think that's human shit? Or do you think some sky god's man came down and was like, I will take you as my wife. Do as I say, slave. And she's like, okay. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Flo, you're very smart. Because it's just, where do you think we get this stuff from? I'm not crazy, and I know that you guys understand this. There's no way that I can watch things and be like, that shit looks like some alien shit right there. Rituals, exactly. They look like rituals. It's rituals. Like, and here's the thing. I don't agree with that type of stuff. I really don't. Like, I used to, hi Montana. I used to be like so into that whole vibe, like, oh my God, marriages and oh my God, weddings are so cute. Now I look at it and I'm like, I mean, it's beautiful when two people like agree and they're happy and they want to do it and blah, blah, blah. But all this like buying wedding rings and like, you know, and I was just like thinking about it yesterday and I was like, you know, wedding rings, like these rocks that we're buying, you know, like, and like, I'm not trying to like make anybody feel bad for anything, but like, and you know, they get like kids and shit in Africa to like mine diamonds and they pay them like nothing and they're selling these diamonds they're mining for like so little a day, and over here our retarded asses are buying them for like 10,000-20,000. Guys, are you serious? Like, what is that? Like, what is that? Like, men have to like struggle to buy blood diamonds. I don't know if you ever seen the movie. Men have to struggle so bad to buy us a diamond ring, and if we don't get it, we're not satisfied. I mean, whatever happens is just love. Like, you know, if look, for me, it's like I would tell somebody, don't fucking buy me no fucking diamond ring, because I don't want that blood diamond on my fucking finger. I don't know what child died for that. I'm gonna tell you why I stopped doing coke too. You're gonna be like, Flo, you're retarded. But like, I stopped sniffing coke and shit because I used to love doing coke, bitch. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. White girl wasted, that was me. But the thing is, I found out so many Albanians, my people, are getting murdered for that shit. Like, they do that shit. Like blood diamonds, drugs, and all that. Yo, that's why I don't fuck with drugs, weed, none of that. Because a lot of people are dying for that shit. When you're lighting that blunt, you know how many people are dying for that shit? When I'm taking that bump, I don't know how many Albanian people died for that. I don't know how many people died for that, period. I mean, I gotta say, if that's what keeps me away from stuff, then that's what keeps me away from stuff, because my moralistic side, because bitch, fuck it, I'll fucking stuff coke off somebody's titty real fast. But the point is, like, if it's murdering people, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because I never thought, like, if you do coke recreationally, I never thought things like that were bad until I started to think about it. And I started watching shit, and I'm like, damn, I just watched a documentary on all the Albanians that were selling coke in Colombia. They were working with the Colombians, and they're like murdering their children and their families because they owe them like $200. Like, so I was like, damn, I'm gonna think twice before I sniff that next line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really gonna think twice about it, or before I smoke that next blunt or whatever. I don't do that shit no more anyway, but still, like, the point is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, yeah, it is legalized here now, though, but there's still, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. There's still, no matter what's legal, when it comes to anything that has to do with value, such as drugs, jewelry, and all that stuff, somebody somewhere is always getting murdered for it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody somewhere is always getting killed for it. Whether it's legal or not. Crystals. I'm starting not to fuck with crystals anymore. Because I'm hearing like all of these fucking stories about these guys like smuggling crystals over to the United States and going to sell them, and most of them are just fake rocks and all that shit. When I have my crystals sent to me, I have a thingy, like a doot doot doot, and if it's fake, it won't beep. So like, it's like crazy. Like I order it from a personal shaman, because you don't know where all these things are coming from and what they're doing to get them. What little girl is being raped for it, or what somebody else has paid for it. And it's just crazy shit. Like, I know this went off the deep end, but I'm just going to tell you, like, the way to break things in life and the way to stop bad things from happening to you is to stop indulging in things that are just like known to us as like, oh my God, that's so amazing. I want a diamond ring. I want a fucking $3,000 white big ass dress for no reason that I'm going to wear once, and I'm going to throw it out after. I'm not even going to donate it, but just be holding on to their wedding dress. Like, what the fuck, bitch? What do you want to be, like a night? Unless they're giving it to their daughter, that's a different story. But their daughter don't want their fucking dress by the time they get married. Their daughter be like, ooh, I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got the crystal detector. It's actually my friend. She lives across the street, and she's like really spiritual and shit. And her whole house looks crazy, and she lets me use it. You know what I mean? But I'm having another retreat. Destiny, thanks for asking. I'm just saying. And by the way, Amia Jalov, I just want to say amen, amen. That comes from Amen Ra. So like, if you guys really want me to get into it, can tell you some shit. Amen Ra was also an ancient alien being. Okay, he was the son of Isis and Osiris, right? And he's Amen Ra, and he ruled for a very long time in ancient Egypt. And he's the one who started making people say amen, because he wanted them to pray to him as a god. Just letting you know. Okay, just letting you know. That's why I don't even say amen no more. I'm like, God willing. I'm like, God willing, God willing, God willing. You know what I mean? There's just so many, you know what I mean? Yeah, you recently got your first 3 crystals. I just say be careful. Yep, there you go. Amen, Amun Ra. Thank you, Amelia. You know what's up. Ashanaki. No, Anunnaki. Yeah, so, the retreat that I'm doing, yeah, it will be I'm going to do it somewhere like in Pennsylvania, because there's a house that holds like 25 people, so that's going to come up. But I'm just saying, you guys, like, I've learned throughout my own experiences. Yes, I am saving this. I've learned through my own experiences all the things that I did and do in life now. Like, there's just certain things. Like, yesterday we were driving, and I hate to say this, my mom was like, throw it out the window. I was like, I bit my tongue. I shouldn't have said that. But my mom, she's a Pisces. She's like an old school Albanian woman. She was like, throw it out the window. I was like, I'm not littering. And she was like, fine. I was like, somebody in this family has to not eat meat, has to not litter, has to recycle. Somebody's got to do it. One of us. Because ain't nobody else doing it. Like, that's what I'm saying. When you understand that you're a light worker, the term blessed be, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I don't say anything that the Catholic Church says or anything like that. Like in the Quran, like I do say sometimes, Alhamdulillah, Bismillah, I like to say these prayers because I believe they hold power to them, right? But it depends on your vibration and how you say it and what you say when you say out of it. So if you're saying Amen, believing that you're connected to all source God and not Amen Ra, then that's a different story, right? It's all about the vibration that you do, right? So I just gotta say, as a light worker, you learn to like not do what everybody else is doing because somebody has to do it. Somebody. Yeah, well, I'm gonna set it up. I'm doing it at the end of July, so people have plenty of time. I'm gonna probably by the middle of June, I'm gonna post all the details so everybody has like time and the time and saves the money to do it and is ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Somebody has to do it, man. So it's like if I have to make those sacrifices and not do this and break cycles and I'll be the one to do it, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? And let everybody else enjoy all this human like stuff. But hopefully, I'm hoping that it'll lead to my ascension, whether it be in this lifetime or when I transition into a spirit. You know what I mean? Which I am a spirit here. I love you too, Cassandra. I'm happy. I know it's been happening recently. Before it would be both. Oh yeah. The tingling and all that. Just that's. Oh, when that tingling is happening, that means you have to go outside and ground. So put your feet on grass or the earth because that means that you need to ground. Okay. So when you're vibrating a lot like that, go outside and ground. And say I am connected to the earth. I am grounded. I am connected to the earth. I'm grounded. Sometimes I feel like I'm reliving a moment because I witnessed it at times, so it's confusing. I mean, we all are, Delilah. We are all reliving moments here, okay? We're reliving moments. We're meeting ourselves through other people all the time to learn something or to... Remember, humans are here to evolve and learn lessons, okay? So you're put here to learn lessons, limitations, and love, you know what I mean? And so this is something, it's whoever's vibrating, go outside to the grass, put your feet on the grass and get grounded to the earth, okay? No problem. Don't thank me, guys. Listen, this is my whole pleasure doing this. Like, this is what I'm living my purpose. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. I love you guys too. But I just wanted to give you guys all that information. So the way to break those curses and those spells is to don't step away from what you fear. Go towards it. Okay? Because I had to face a lot of things. Demons, weirding, things like that scared the fuck out of me. Thank you, Maya. I had to face all that stuff. If I didn't face it, guess what? Right now, I wouldn't be able to be like... Bro, I was scared of a lot of things growing up. A lot. I was scared of people. I was scared of things that weren't there. I was scared of noises. I was scared of thunder. I was scared of tornadoes. I was scared of everything. Why? Because in many lifetimes that I've been here, I've experienced many traumatic experiences. Okay? Happy Memorial Day, you guys. I love you guys. So you got to break those fears by learning. Just learn and just learn, and you know what I'm saying? Like get in touch with the fears. They're not scary, like once you face them, they're not as scary as you seem. Like I used to be, when I first started this, I couldn't sleep in the dark. Now I have the lights are off. I'm like, nothing's happening besides energy, feeling, okay? It's not, no ghost has walked up to me yet and be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they know better because I said, I'll smack the shit out of you, ghost or not, bitch. I will use my hand and smack the fucking ghostliness out of your life, motherfucker. But you understand what I'm saying? Okay, I will. All right, love and light to you guys. And don't forget, you guys, if I don't answer your DMs and stuff right away, remember... You're 1 out of 100 that's DMing me that day. Okay, so I go through all my DMs. I try to answer every single person, but I do get constant flood of DMs, which is okay because I read 90% of them. If some of them got mixed in the mix, I probably ignored your shit on purpose because you were annoying and you were talking about some dumb shit. So, ain't nobody got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? All right, but anyway, I love you guys and like stay focused. Like I'm regrouping. Ooh, hello. Somebody just touched my face. Hi, how you doing? Love you. I just got when you get like a little heat, like this is like a little heat here, or like you feel pressure on your face, you think something's wrong with you. No, it's just spirits. They're showing you love and attention. You know what I mean? And you should just enjoy it and enjoy it. I just want to show you how cute this looks. I just reorganized everything, like kind of like I put everything like together to bring more energy into it, and so I love it. It's cute. It's cute. And all my cards are there. It's adorable. I got all my work stuff here because this is what I do. I focus on, I write stuff down. Look at my daughter. She's so talented. And then I like write down my schedule for the month. I still haven't even finished that, which I have to finish. I got all my bills that I paid off yesterday. I'm really excited because everything's paid. Always paid on time. I'm never behind. All my bills are paid on time. Baby, that's what I'm saying. You don't gotta be rich. Just keep up with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with your shit. You'll be all right. You'll be happy if you just keep up with everything and don't ignore things. They're not gonna go away. Okay, you got a credit card bill, make a $15 payment towards it. Do something. Get your credit up too, guys. Get your credit up. So important, okay? All right, I love you guys. I will see you later. I'll see you guys later. I love you. See you later. This is my mommy's room. It's cute. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.